Hello people, my name is Seven, and today I want to give a small update about what's been going on with my life lately, and spoiler alert, it's not a good one. So over the past I'd say like 3 months, I've been having what I'm gonna call as existential issues, or in other words, I'm just fucking sad and I don't want to talk about it issues. This isn't anything new, I've been having these issues for about like 3 years now. But it has always been on and off. Some weeks were better than others, but for the most part, I'd say I was coping very well with it. And it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Everybody has existential issues, and feeling down every once in a while wasn't that bad. That is until like 3 months ago, where I don't know why, maybe it's because I'm getting older, but my moodiness started to become more frequent. This channel completely relies on me being on a good mood. I cannot work when I'm sad, and I completely avoid my channel and any type of work for that matter when I'm not feeling well. So that's why there hasn't been that many videos lately. I try to grab every little time where I'm not contemplating the meaning of life to develop my channel, but there haven't been as frequent as I'd like. So why do I feel sad? Well, my entire life has been me trying to discover myself and failing. I have this belief in my head that I've had since ever, that I exist for a reason, that there's something out there that I was made for, an activity, another person, something that would identify me. I tried sports, quit. Amazing school grades, very good in fact, but not exceptional. Maybe a musical instrument, guitar, quit. Piano, quit. Swimming, football, handball. As soon as I realized that I wasn't exceptional at them, I would just stop. I even tried juggling. Took me weeks to do it reliably, and I heard people picking it up in just like 3 days. I wanted to find my gift, the thing that I was exceptionally good at, and not just average. There had to be something. I wanted something that would identify me, like, hey, I'm 7, I'm the best swimmer in the district, or I'm the best musician in town, or I'm the best juggler in the country. Well, okay, I admit, the juggling thing was more of a curiosity and wasn't going to bring me anywhere. But yeah, and that brings me to 15-year-old me. The time which marks, thanks to all my previous failed attempts to discover myself, and a little bit of experience with the L words, that's love, and that marks the beginning of these issues that I'm dealing with. A few years later, I started making videos, and it was one of my final attempts to discover myself. This channel is probably one of the few things I haven't quit. I promised myself I wouldn't, no matter what, and that's why I'm still here. I feel like this is the thing I was waiting for. However, I feel like I haven't had the chance to prove myself. This is weird because even though I feel like I'm exceptional at it, I still feel like I haven't completed my goal. I'll explain it with an example. Let's say that I have found my gift and I play the guitar. Even though it's my gift and I know I'm especially good at it, it all won't matter if I'm just playing the guitar in the random corner of the subway. It's the same thing here. At the end of the day, I still have the same problem. I'm sad. I'm worried that I'll never leave the same corner of the subway. I'm having the same identity issues that started 3 years ago. And even though I have accepted this channel as my identity, it's just more psychological pressure on me because I don't want to play in the subway for my entire life. And that's the worst part, knowing you're good at something but never proving yourself. These past 3 months have been really tough on me because of that. Because I only realize that now. It's like knowing an entire school subject by heart, but succumbing to the pressure on the final exam and failing the subject. This is what it feels like. But anyways, that's just something I want to get out of my head. I've been thinking a lot about this over the last 3 months, so yeah. Also note that this is not going to change anything on my channel whatsoever. I'm still going to be uploading frequently, so yeah, do not worry. Anyways, I know this was a big confusing info bomb, so TLDR. I spent my entire life searching for something, and now that I have it, it still feels like I don't. This makes me sad because now that I have found it and realized this channel has it, it puts a lot of pressure on me because I don't want this to become another failed life project. I feel like I need a TLDR for my TLDR. You know, that's how confusing this is. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave it a like, and I guess I'll see you next time.
Ready, set, go!